The past several weeks, I've had a number of trolls attacking me on my site for various and sundry things, nitpicking about all manner of this or that I supposedly did 4 years ago, which was resolved by the courts, and they still want to come after me. And that really brings into focus that these are people who claim that they're so concerned about children, but really what there are professional harassers. They're zealots. They're people who don't really have much interest or respect for children. What they love is the hunt. And you can tell by the relentless questions that they ask, by the incredible stupidity that some of them exert, by the amazingly callous handling of information, even as they demand information from you. They're incredibly sloppy with a lot of very important details, which they think are inconsequential. They arrive at assumptions that are not rational or logical, and they certainly don't make sense with the timeline. And they are so used to getting their way of making demands and insisting that you accede to their demands, probably because they're working with law enforcement a lot of times, or because law enforcement hasn't reined them in. And do they think that they have a certain sense of entitlement? And as I've talked about before, they pat themselves on the back that they're the good guys working to protect children. But children are never in any of their discussions. They could give a crap about children. They claim that they've rescued a lot of children, just like ICAC does, but they will not let their stats out to anybody for any kind of review, just like they won't let their identities be known. So when they're that shadowy and shady, you have to wonder about them. Now, they make that same claim about me, but I'm out there. This is actually who I am. My name is out there and everything else. And I've even gone a little farther out there with this channel and other places to exposing myself, but not in a way that they think, but because I've got nothing to hide. But they're the ones hiding in the shadows all the time, working with police. And the fact that police are not ashamed to be working with these vigilantes, even though in the current case against me, they have it wrong. The details they have in their affidavit are simply wrong. So we'll see where that goes. But eventually, both entities, that is the police and the vigilantes, are going to be sued for big money one of these days. And hopefully that's the beginning of the end of this sort of corruption of law enforcement and harassment of individuals who just need to get on with their life.